we doing? It's 4:44 on my alarm. What are you grateful for? I'm grateful for my family. Today's the 13th. That also adds up to a 4. I'm grateful for all the messages that I receive through numbers. And I'm grateful for you guys. So I hope everybody's doing well. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Let me see if I'm on there yet. I think now. Okay, so I guess I don't know what we're going to be talking about here. I do know that there's an eclipse coming up here next week. I can't remember the date, but I want to say it's like Wednesday or something. Maybe Thursday. Anyway, I thought maybe we should look and see if we need to know anything about that eclipse moon. I'm going to get my moon cards. I usually use those for moon readings, so I'll do that. Hi Teresa, how's it going? I just got a new deck of tarot cards and I was super excited to use them. I have been pretty much like in this little, I don't know, kind of like this creative kind of zone. Really creative, like, I don't know if you guys are feeling that energy, but there's something about it for me that's just been pretty dang good. I needed it. I definitely needed the energy shift. So I've been painting, doing like this new kind of painting, pour painting, and wow, it's so much fun, you guys. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing, but it like kind of like feels like when I was little and like finger painting a little bit. Like I get super messy, but I feel like, I guess that's just who I've always been. I was the mud pie restaurant owner when I was a kid. So there is that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an eclipse reading. It's going to be, there's a full moon eclipse and it's in Pisces. So no, I haven't looked up any astrology on it at all. But you know what eclipses are about. They're about eclipsing things out of your life. This could be anything. It could be a habit, a thought pattern. You know what I mean? Like something that's been maybe holding you back, and then you kind of like think about it and set it free. Like it doesn't have any kind of like control over you. That's what the eclipse is kind of about. It's about taking away things that just aren't needed anymore. Thank you so much for hanging out while I shuffled those cards. I feel like that sunshine's going to be a little bit of a problem. Hang on. So you guys, I haven't even been in here for, God, it's been a week anyway, since I did a reading for you guys. So, yeah, I've been trying to do that whole self-love thing. And it's been kind of fun. Tapping into my higher self. I've been camping, and then this paint thing. Wow. It's been kind of a game changer. Angel, spirits, guides. Let's start with Aries. What does Aries need to know? Tell me all about the eclipse for Aries. Confidence is your key to success. Your dreams need a practical plan and show the world the real you. So yeah, it's definitely your energy, isn't it? Like, I feel like showing the world the real you, unapologetic, Aries, the Emperor. So I kind of feel like that's the energy that you're going to be working with, like that authenticity. You know, who really are you? Confidence is the key. This is a Leo card. So we got Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius up here. So I don't know if that means anything to you. Let's clarify. Confidence is your key. What are you trying to tell Aries about their confidence? This is the new deck, you guys. Okay, so it's talking about the star, which again is Aquarius, right? And the tower. So, you know, here's what I'm feeling like it's saying. Like, it looks to me like you have a dream. I can see it right here. But over here, it's talking about confidence and wish fulfillment and the tower. So what I'm saying is, like, I feel like your dreams could come in very quickly. You're manifesting them, right? Confidence is your key. Look at those are, I don't know, I feel like that's the strength card up there. Okay, so 8 of Swords. 2 of Wands. So you have to make a decision. You have to make some kind of a decision. Look at that beautiful 8 of Swords. I mean, come on with this cool deck. It's called Wayward Tarot, I think. Or Wild Reflections Tarot. That's what it's called, Wild Reflection. Anyway, isn't that cool? But you know, with the eight of Swords, it's about, you know, feeling like you're stuck when you're not. Like, right? She's kind of looking in there feeling like that I'm stuck. But in reality, she's not stuck, right? So I feel like there's something coming here where you could possibly, like, feel that way about something. You know what I mean? Something coming in. And it could be something good, like so good. And maybe, I don't know if you don't feel like you, I don't know, are good enough or smart enough. You're overthinking about something. I see the 2 of Wands here, which is about a decision, you know. Where should I put my energy, right? That's the decision. What's the best thing for me to do right now? So I feel like what they're saying is, like, so the eclipse is evidently going to tower something out of your life, right? And maybe it's this indecision, or maybe it's this feeling that you are stuck or that you're not good enough or something like that. Spirit is saying, like, Aries, like, don't forget who you are. You know, like, you are the emperor. Like, stand up, baby. You're the king of the jungle here, right? So, yeah. I feel like everything is coming in like that, like you want. I do. I feel like you're just manifesting it. But I feel like there is something important about this confidence being, you know, like your key to success. I feel like it's really important for you to, like, stay in gratitude, look around you for the things that you have right now and be grateful for that. You know, have you ever noticed how we do that as humans? Like, we get what we want, basically, you know, but we want something better after that. Like, that's okay, but, like, I want this better one now and this better one now. Not that saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, sometimes I feel like we forget to notice where we're at right this minute, because we're always like wanting the bigger car, the bigger boat, the bigger house. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's an urgency here, and like almost like, hey, to get through this, whatever this is, this decision that you have to make, I feel like you need to, and if something is crumbling around you, like the tower moment, right? Something ending, something like that, and you feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You have a decision to make. You know, go toward what makes you feel the best. Go toward what makes you feel sunny and good. I can't help but notice you have 2 Leo cards here, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but let's see. Your dreams need a practical plan. Let's clarify that for Aries. 4 of Cups. Oh, you're missing something, they're saying. You're missing a brand new opportunity here because you're looking at whatever you lost over here. So what is this tower for you guys? You're having a hard time with it. Like, what's the first card? Is the Star. It's your dreams. It's everything you want. And you looking in at that mirror and that 8 of Swords, and you're feeling like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And then here comes a tower and says, you know, I don't know what it's saying or what it's taking, but like, it's saying like, you know, you're not stuck unless you want to be stuck. Like, it's up to you, 2 of Wands. It's your choice, you know. Do you want to see yourself as stuck? You know, and I don't really think that anybody really wants to do that, right? So it's saying like, okay, so something's going to be happening with this eclipse. And they're even showing like an eclipse here, right? So something leaving, something beginning is what the eclipse is all about. Something completely leaving. And so, yeah, so that's what's happening here. And they're saying, like, don't get into this space where you're so sad about what's gone that you miss this new opportunity. Your dreams need a practical plan. And it's like they're coming to you like, boom, out of the sky. Like, here you go. But like, you're not paying attention to the gift. You're not. So it's like, this is the 4 of Cups. Like, you're looking off in the distance. You're not paying attention to spirit. You're thinking about maybe the tower over here. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am digging these new cards. Do you guys want to see how cute they are? Look at that ace. Isn't that great? Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. I mean, this is so fun. So glad I got that in the deck. Hi, Dan. Hi, Tim. Oh my God, the gang's all here. I'm so happy to see you guys. I missed you. Okay, so your dreams need a practical plan. And it looks like you're off in La La Land over here, Aries, looking at something else, thinking about something completely different. And there's this brand new opportunity, and you're like, I don't know, it could be love coming in. But look at what's there. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So it's telling me like someone's coming in. Not only are you ignoring them, but you're meeting them with a sword. You're like, no. So here's what I feel like Spirit is trying to say, like, your dreams need a practical plan. Aries, we know you want the love of your life. We do. But like, you're off in La La Land, and I send you people right and left, and you miss it. You completely pretend like you don't see them. You're the ice queen. Oh my God. Show the world the real you. Jeez, Aries. Let me see. I feel like Spirit has got something to say right now to you. Show the world the real you for Aries, Spirit. Tell me. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. This is about loving life with soul friends, you know? This is about 2 of Cups is a really good relationship. I feel like you might have one and you don't see it, maybe. Who are you really? It's almost saying like, what are you hiding? You know, like show everybody who you really are. Who are you, Aries? You know, like that's what we're clarifying is like show the world really you. Look at these guys. Just all dancing and posing. And then there's this Two of Cups, which is definitely a soul friend. It's a soul friend. Somebody who is your complete, like they don't think they're better than you and you don't think you're better than them. It's like a, I see eye to eye kind of relationship. And I honestly feel like, you know, the Two of Cups is, I feel like often it's a rare thing to line up with somebody like that. So show the world the real you. Ace of Swords, tell your truth about healing. Okay. So Aries, I feel like something you've been healing about, I feel like you need to get it off your chest. Maybe with a soul friend. Maybe you need to, you know, come out of the closet, so to speak, right? Speak your truth. Judgment card. You know, the Judgment card is actually your higher self, you know, in my opinion. It's kind of like a resurrection or like awakening up of the soul rises to the top over and above that mind who's scared and freaked out and, you know, maybe not even like seeing any kind of reality. You know, I've been there. So show the world the real. They're asking you to speak out. They're asking you to speak out, and showing the world is being authentic. You know what I mean? The real you. So I don't know if this means like publicly, you need to publicly do something, or if it's just saying like there is one person that something needs to be healed with. And I think that all it would take is the truth, like some words of truth, you know? And probably coming in with from love too, because I just feel like, you know, when Judgment card is here, I feel like that is our higher self, which is 100% love. And that's just how I see it. So I kind of feel like when the Judgment card comes out, it's saying like, you know what, your soul is in charge here. You know what I mean? Like you have decided to allow that to happen. And I think, I don't know, maybe that's what you're talking about. Maybe that's what you're, you know, sharing with other people as your healing journey. And maybe how you came to be who you are in the Judgment card, where your soul is the wise one and you listen, you feel it, you share with other people, you know, like this is a beautiful reading. Yeah. Okay. So I hope that made sense for you guys. I think I'm even not clarifying anymore. That was a pretty good reading. I feel like you have to get honest with somebody or worldwide, one or the other, right? 1834. All right, let's go to Taurus. Can you guys see these cards here? Let me see. Is that better? What sign is showing up for the soul friend? Oh, hang on. I didn't even look. Two of Cups. What was it? What sign's showing up for the soul friend in the Aries reading? Fire. And Earth. It's somebody single. This could feel like, because I'm clarifying on the Aries reading, Tim, now. I feel like the Two of Cups, like, I feel like this is, remember it was saying like you have to say some kind of truth or something. Maybe something happened in the past and it seemed tedious, it seemed difficult, it felt like, you know, you were walking on sort of like eggshells or something, right? Something here about the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. So again, talking about like finding that balance between body, mind, and soul. Like maybe it's just time, like whatever this is, coming in. So I guess the short answer is wands are Aries, Leo, Sag, and pentacles are Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Does that make any sense to you, Tim? Do you know any of those signs? I guess I should get a new time, 2036. Oh my gosh. Angel spirits and guides, we're on Taurus right now. Okay, be bold and make the first move. A time to give rather than take. And your hard work is paying off. We're looking at Virgo and Capricorn signs so far. Be bold and make the first move. I wonder what that's all about. Looks like maybe you have to do something, start something. 10 of Cups. People make a person. 10 of Cups. This is love. All the love. Family love. Lovers kind of love. Stable kind of love. Happy kind of love. Content. Fulfilling. Be bold and make the first move. What are they making a move about? Okay. 10 of Cups. 10, or it's the Tower and the 8 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Be bold and make the first move. So somebody's got love on their mind. I feel like it could be like talking about like a relationship, like, that there was a tower, right? Something happened. It didn't work out. Be bold and make the first move. So maybe Spirit is saying like, you're looking at yourself wrong. The tower changed your perspective. I feel like there's something about you, not understanding your value here is what I feel like. Be bold and make the first move. But it's saying like you could make the first move but you feel like you're, I don't know, like, can't talk. Like maybe you have too many things to hide. I don't really know. Or maybe you feel like your life, maybe you don't know if your life has been like as fulfilling as you think it should be or could be. So like you hesitate to make some kind of an offer. But Spirit is saying like, will you just get off the thing already and just go for it. Spirit says do it. Okay, so whatever this looks like a love situation. And the Tower moment, let's talk about it. Like it could be like suddenly somebody walking into your life and like poof, you're like, oh my God, that is the most amazing, beautiful, glowing person I've ever seen. Have you ever met someone like that? Yeah, you know how that feels. Blows your mind, right? Tower moment, good tower moment, perfect timing tower moment. But like here you are like thinking like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm enough. Look the way you're looking at yourself in the reflection. I'm sorry, I got that sun. I knew that was going to be a problem. I'm sorry. evidently I need to get a chair and get closer to those curtain rod things so I can make it happen. Okay, so it's telling me that like this person comes in, but there's like this feeling of like maybe you feel like you're not successful enough or something like that. You don't have enough to offer. Something, but spirit is saying like just do it already, okay? So I feel like new moon or this eclipse coming up on next week. I don't even have the date, you guys. I just know it's in Pisces. So this could be pulling on your heartstrings and healing a bunch of shit too, right? Pisces, emotional healing. That's what that 8 of Wands is what is making me feel like, or I guess it's 8 of Swords, right? But like she's just not seeing herself correctly, you know, 'cause she's perfectly fine, but she sees herself as, I don't know, tied up, not good enough. Like I can't speak my truth, I can't be myself. Am I enough? And spirit is going like, yeah, you are. You're so enough. Like look at this babe. Would you love to like make friends with her? Because I totally would like to paint on a sidewalk with this lady. I think I really, really would. It looks like so much fun. And I feel like there are some of you Tauruses who are feeling a little bit like, I don't know, like maybe this person just seemed like, I'm feeling this feeling like you meet somebody and you feel their aura or something, like you see the glow around them. And then when you see somebody and they feel like that and they look like that, it's really hard to feel like we're enough for somebody like that. And you want to know the weird thing is though, when you do encounter somebody that looks like that, they're reflecting your light. It's your shine that you're seeing. And this is probably like a very beautiful and special relationship. I mean, it starts out with the 10 of Cups, you know, coming in with a Tower. Like, I feel like you guys have met this person or you're gonna. You know, if you've been manifesting a lover, I feel like they're on their way and you're going to be scared. And Spirit is saying, like, don't be scared, man. Trust me. Okay, so it's a time to give rather than take. Let's just clarify what this is. A Virgo energy. 9 of Cups. This is again about wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups can be about thinking of thinking of yourself, knowing what you want. You know what I mean? Time to give rather than take. And it's, so we got the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, and then the 4 of Cups, which is not seeing it. Like not even noticing that you have it. So you're like, you're not seeing the good things in your life. Yeah, you're just kind of like, look at that. It's showing me you're blind, you know. 2 swords. You're blind by something, right? I feel like you have a decision to make and it's heavy, like 10 of Wands heavy. Like, you know, it's a burden. Hopefully you feel like, wow, this is just almost done, or it is done, like the job is done, right? It's been a rough job, but it's finally done. Maybe you finally make your decision and you go for it one more time. It's talking about wish fulfillment. The Star card. So what's the Star card? A new beginning with somebody? It's like you're manifesting. Yeah, it's like you're manifesting a new beginning, right? But, I mean, what is going on in your life? Like, what's going on in your head? you know? Because it looks to me like, you know, you had the 10 of Wands here, you've got the 10 of Swords now. You've got this super teeter-tottery bridge that you're trying to go over here. Like there's a lot going on here, like not unstable. Unstable. And 7 of Swords. It can be about being strategic, right? We know 7s are usually trouble though, don't you think? They usually sort of are. So I don't know. It's a time to give rather than take. It's almost like you have the wish fulfillment, but then you don't see it. You don't even see it. And so then there's a decision to make. You kind of make the decision. It's sort of shot in the dark. It was hard, but you put your thoughts on it, and there's your wish fulfillment again. What you want is a brand new beginning. What you want is a happy, stable home. You want that back, right? But like then it's telling me like I feel like there's like I don't know if there's like this could be about not being able to let something go, you know, like you keep putting out what you want, but like there's something underneath that hurts you so much. It's like betrayal, it's like non-trust. I just want you to know, like Taurus, you've got 3 7s down here that are just looking at me right now, and I feel like you should look that up and see what that might mean for you. Are you Cancer Sun? Okay, Taurus. Wow. Okay, so it's a time to give rather than take. Give to yourself. Allow things to come in. You know what I mean? Because it's almost like you're blocking your own blessings. Okay. Your hard work is paying off. Capricorn energy. Tell me what that means for Taurus. Page of Swords. Nine of Cups. Okay. So this looks specifically like a message coming in. It might be with somebody you've been flirting with or something like that, because it's got this like young vibe to it. Your hard work is paying off. There's been a transformation in this situation, Taurus. It's telling me like huge growth. So you got the Page of Swords, so there's like some kind of honesty coming in. And then Knight of Cups, so like maybe an offer or whatever. But then they come in as a king. So this could be 2 different people, but I feel like it's actually growth. And it could be about you, Taurus. You know, your hard work is paying off. When we work on ourselves, things do happen. So this could be like you learning, growing, you know, letting your heart expand, like looking at life from a different perspective, and then just growing to the point of like totally King of Cups. Look at this guy. How about him? Can you guys see it? God damn it. And we got the the shadow. Oh man. It's this cool guy just like blowing a shell on the beach, you know? How they do that in Hawaii at sunset. They go out there and they blow it's beautiful. They're telling me like huge transformation. Look at that's the death card in this book or in this deck. And it's like someone standing in the middle of a horse stampede. There's a big cloud looming over him. Anyway, I feel like your hard work is paying off, Taurus. I feel like there's a huge change in your heart here. And you know what? That's what's going on here too. Like, that's how come you're missing all this stuff. It's through this experience where you're actually going to see the growth. It's all this darkness and self-doubt that gives us the growth. You know, we go from the page to the knight to the king. Your hard work is paying off. This is all about spirituality over here. So that's beautiful. World card. Look at that. Complete, total, completely, all the way. Brand new. And I mean, all the way end, all the way new beginning. It's like, it's saying like, Taurus, you have completely ended one whole cycle. Like, you've made the whole tarot wheel through. You've done it, and you learned the lesson. You don't have to go through it again. You've graduated, you've changed, you've gone through the transformation. And that's why the World card is here. And that's why the Fool card's here too. Because after the World card comes that Fool. And the Fool isn't scared. You know, it's just like a brand new life filled with brand new promise. You know what I mean? This is somebody who just is venturing in a new direction and realizing something different about life. Like, I don't have to be in an old pattern. I could try something brand new. Brand spanking new. And by gosh, she's doing it. So that's what it looks like some Tauruses are up to with the eclipse. Big changes going on with that moon. Okay, Gemini's next, and I feel like I'm getting like a scratchy throat. Are you guys just like cruising through the fall or what? It's been a weird fall, hasn't it? I feel like this week is finally feels like fall though. You know, the weather, it's cooling way down. I kind of like the fall. I used to hate it when I was younger. It made me sad because like everything was dying. Like everybody would say like, "Isn't it beautiful?" I'm like, "No, I want them green back. I want that green back." Then you know you get old, and then you get into like that part of your life, that part where your hair color changes, yours get all wrinkly, and shit starts drying up and blowing away. And then you go like, "Hey, I kind of like fall." Right? Show the world the real you. Don't let your past hold you back. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, so it looks like you guys are maybe like learning how to be more authentic here, or maybe that's something. I feel like there's going to be a big release here with don't let your past hold you back. This is a South Node card. So I don't know where the South Node is in your chart, but right now it's in Libra, and I don't know what that means for you, but I feel like it could be important if that's something you'd like to look up. You know, what's that mean for me right this minute? Because they're talking about it. Like, this eclipse is helping you let go of something. It's an old pattern. It's an old idea. It's an old thought. I know. Me too, Linda. Show the world real you. Hanged Man. The Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Show the world the real you. Okay. So, you know, Gemini, it looks to me like, you know, it's possible that you guys have been sort of like, I don't know, maybe deep diving with the Hanged Man card, you know. It's a stuck energy. It is. It's kind of like the Hermit, you know. But you know, you're doing pretty much the same thing in the Hermit card. You're going inside, you're talking to your higher self, starting to rely on that knowledge that it has. You realize it's not fooling around, it's accurate, right? And they're showing you all kinds of new perspectives, maybe on your life, maybe on your trauma, maybe on maybe about all just what I said, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So sometimes I feel like, I guess, you know, it wasn't very long ago, maybe like the beginning part of August, I had a reader give me she's an astrologer, and I had the astrology read for me about my chart, specifically about the day my son died. And so basically it would be like, kind of like, I'm only telling you that because that's what I've been doing. And it gives me a new perspective about my life, you know, and about destiny. Because when I can see it in my chart, you know, you can very clearly see that something is ending and not coming back. Um, it's just so crazy. Anyway, I feel like it gives you a new perspective. And it's kind of like when you learn more and more about the soul journey and how really completely planned it is by looking into your astrology, it's amazing how you feel. Right? Like all the battles you've been through, you know, you look back at them and you think about how they pointed you in a new direction. You know, they changed you, just, you know, everything changes us, kind of like the driftwood too, right? Here's a Knight of Pentacles here. So I feel like what's happening here is you're trying out new things. I feel like, Gemini, you're figuring out all these new things about yourself. You know what I mean? Like this Knight of Pentacles could be business venture, right? And the Knight of Wands could be like this adventurous side, this loyal side, this tapping into like higher self, like what really does like make me excited, Knight of Wands, right? And I feel like Spirit is just saying, like, take this stuck energy time. Like you feel like you're stuck and you're like just in your own mind or whatever. But look at what's really happening. You're showing the world the real you. The only person in the world that matters is you. You're showing yourself how cool you are. You know what I mean? Your soul is kind of like taking you on a map and going like, let me just show you. Let me just show you all this stuff. Why I had it planned that way. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is about the soul plan. And I really do. And like they're even showing you like, look at this cool Five of Wands. It's Five of Swords. That's a pretty nasty card in almost every deck. But like, look at how peaceful all of this is. You know? So I love that it's almost like your higher self is showing you, you know, the better part about life. And you know, maybe you feel like you've been stuck and stagnant, but I just want you to know, like, there's some really cool shit coming up for you. I feel like the Magician, you know, like you're learning about all the real stuff about yourself, like manifesting. Like, what do you want? Well, maybe you should just follow the map and go see the stuff. Go to the river, go to the trees, take the photos, smell it, touch it, feel it, do all of it. Because that's what it looks like is happening right here. Like, it says show the world the real you, but I think that you spent most of your life not really knowing what that meant. Maybe you were trying to be what other people wanted you to be, or maybe that's how you saw yourself. Like, you know, so and so thinks I'm ugly, so I must be ugly, right? So all those things come creeping up. But like, as your soul is like telling you the story and showing you the map and saying, like, yeah, this is how we got here. Now let's look at this. Let's go to the next spot, right? So let me see what the South Node. What's trying to hold back Gemini? Show me that. These cards are new. They don't want to. They don't want to flip out. What happened here? We got the High Priestess. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so High Priestess it's every single time it's intuition to me. So I just feel like that is, you tapping in to your higher self with the Strength card too, right? Because the South Node is our comfort zone. Okay, and I feel like what I was talking about with the eclipses, like they eclipse things in and out, right? So there's something beautiful coming in for you, and I think it's of your choosing, Gemini, with that Magician card that just came out a little bit ago at the bottom of the deck, right? I feel like I feel like this is saying like you're gonna have many opportunities here, right? I feel like you could be living in the past here with the Seven of Cups. It's about like looking at where you've all been, and it's about being confused sometimes. Like you have so many options, you don't know what to do, right? But this is clarifying the South Node, which is your comfort zone. So it means you have to like intuitively let go of something that you maybe don't want to let go of. And it is over and done and gone. And this could be like, I feel like it's kind of like all the stuff you're learning over here. Like I was telling you, they're telling you about your destiny and everything. And so here's what I'm seeing sort of like. So let's just say I'm exactly 100% right, and this is what's going on over here for you. And then the South Node card says, don't let your past hold you back. And it's talking about a 9 of Wands and a 10 of Swords. And to be honest, this can be a very like victim mentality kind of energy, And so is this a comfort zone? Because that's what the South Node is. It's like this has always worked for you. And your higher self is asking something different. It's saying like, no, this is your comfort zone here. Like feeling like you're always in turmoil, feeling like your life is always in a tornado, right? Every day something terrible happens, right? So I feel like, like, is that your comfort zone? Do you not know how to act if everything is cool as a cucumber, like over here? Because you're just hanging out and being really like free right here. And I feel like the reason that Spirit wants you to do all that stuff that's fun is because that's where you do tune into your higher self, you know what I mean? And your higher self is like, yeah, so this is not the way to go anymore. This confusion, this victimhood, this constant turmoil in my life, like, I can't let that define me anymore. I feel like that's what your higher self is saying. Like, this is old. We're over this. We have come through it. Come on now. Come on now. Can't you hear me? That's your higher self going like, we're stronger than that. We're stronger than that, right? These 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands, let's think about all the stuff that could be in your past. Like, let's say something shitty happens or you feel confused or someone else hurt your feelings. What do you do to cope? That's what you're leaving go of. Whatever your coping mechanism is here, you're learning something brand new. It is a skill of some kind. And I think, like, it's this hanged man. It's like going inside and talking to your higher self and saying, like, I do want to look at my life plan. I want you to show me. And you're doing the digging and you're being really rewarded for it. Okay, so have faith in your dreams. Clarify, have faith in your dreams here. So you got some pretty cool stuff. Don't let like this old thinking pattern and stuff hold you from getting that. Remember, what we think about is what we attract. So you think positive things, right? Do positive things. Have faith in your dreams. The devil, the sun. Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ten of Wands. Oh my God. What is happening over here? The Devil card. This is like really talking about a toxic relationship. Bottom of the deck talks about the Death card and the Chariot card. Quite a bit of major arcanas going on in this reading, especially over here. Have faith in your dreams. Let me look and see what this says. Don't look back. Focus on forward movement. Dig deeper for courage and be patient as events unfold. So I feel like it's going to be like, you know, when I was talking about this confusing victim mentality energy, I feel like, you know, you're still clinging to it over here and it's stopping you from getting what you want. It's stopping you from manifesting forward movement. Spirit is saying like, dude, no, open up your heart. I feel like there's got something to do with heart opening chakra here. This could be about a person too, like that you want to be with, right? And they're your wish fulfillment. You think about it, maybe it's toxic. You're refusing to believe it's over. You keep wanting resurrection, right? You want forward movement. You could be manifesting movement and forward movement with somebody. Like for real, somebody could be. Let me see what kind of star is Aquarius, Sun is Leo, Chariot is Cancer, Death card is Scorpio, the Devil is Capricorn, right? So that's what's in this pile. So I feel like, I don't know, have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams and not in like something that's toxic and over and like get out of there. Remember your past is holding you back here. Have faith in what you are doing moving forward and let the rest go. I feel like that's what it's saying, don't you? I hope that made sense. You have a lot of good things coming towards you. You gotta just move through this. It's a pattern. It's a comfort zone, man. I'm sorry to say it, but you know, some people do choose that path, like the path of awfulism, you know, like everything really awful happens to me. And a lot of it is a matter of the way you look at it. You know what I mean? Like you can look at it like it's the awfulest thing, or you can look at it like shit happens, I guess, right? 5310. Okay, let's see. Well, thanks, Tam. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just think, I guess for me, like the more proof I can have that, you know, like astrology is real, like that. I hired this lady. She has a channel. Her name is Jackie, and she is Get Life 333 on YouTube. And I got a reading, and I wrote her email, and I just said, you know, like, okay, so I just sort of want you to show me if my son's death is written in my natal chart. Like, you know, I mean, this is the day he died. This is the day I was born. And so she got back to me right away and said, yeah, I pulled up the chart, and I see it right away. It's all here, everything I asked her about. And so, so then I had a Zoom reading with her. And it really, I mean, like, you guys wouldn't believe it. Like, I need to, like, stop crying about it. And I would just feel it. And I guess I came here to, I don't know. She told me, like, do you guys even want to know? She told me that I came here to, because my North Node is Cancer, you know, and always thought that was like the most important thing, right? It isn't. It's not more important than the South Node, because you know what happened? The South and North Node were in the return when he died, you know. And there was all kinds of shit in there. I mean, like 3 or 4 places where it just said it. And I just said, well, I've been kicking this theory around that I left myself a map for quite a while. You know, like my soul left me a map. I just got to figure it out. Like numerology and all of it, you know. Anyway, I definitely, the stars have something to do with it, because it was crazy on point with so many things. And it definitely made me feel some kind of way. I don't know. Maybe just go in farther and think about it, and, like, you know, meditating and all that. Okay. Balance spirituality and practicality. Cancer. Okay, so it is a full moon eclipse in Pisces, and it is clarified by the Tower. So I just want you to know something going on, spirituality and practicality, the Sun, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like something's happening and you're kind of trying to decide if it's worth it or not. You know what I mean? Do I feel better? Yeah. I guess I kind of want to know more now, though. Because there was just so much stuff I had never even heard of. Like, I am definitely not an astrologer, but I'm so interested in it. You know what I mean? But there's so many, like, asteroids and shit that all are, like, hanging out, and I don't know how any of it works. She was really good. I don't, yeah, I feel quite a bit better about his death anyway. I mean, not that I don't feel good about it, but you know what I mean? Like, more. I don't know, like, I guess, like, saying, like, it wasn't anybody's fault, you know what I mean? Like, he was sick, right? But, like, there was just so much blaming, like, I don't know, like when he first got sick, it's on my part. Like, I was angry and all kinds of things, but yeah, I seen it in the chart. She showed it she explained it really well. And I did feel some kind of relief. Okay, balance spirituality and Cancer. The Tower, the Sun, Cancer. I feel like you have a lot of emotional things going on here. So I'm wondering if you're feeling some kind of emotions about something. Sometimes I feel like, you know how, like, we work on something and we feel like we should be getting more out of it than what we're getting, and somehow we, like, go back into some kind of way where we're self-loathing, and we're like, we start out really excited, but then we end up going like, man, do I just suck completely, right? I feel like Um, Tell me, what's the Tower? Because I feel like the Tower is breaking something down, like it's the way you feel or something. Yeah, it is. Now, this could be about work or home, like, right? Could be about money or something like that. Yeah. I feel like, it's a balance between love and logic, emotions and logic. You know what I mean? Have you guys ever just had something happen that hurt you so much that your emotions take over and all logic leaves your mind? And, you know, I mean, there's so much imbalance in that energy, right? And I feel like I'm talking to some Cancers who are like really sad. You know what I mean? Trying to process some kind of really deep emotions. And this could be about like the way you were growing up or something like that. And I feel like there is some part of you that's so emotional about it, and this other part of you that doesn't want to feel anything. You know what I mean? Like it, yeah, like you're either ice cold or you're melting into tears. Those are the two extremes I was seeing here, you know? So I feel like this is the Tower. Like the Tower is kind of like maybe showing you how to have a balance. But I kind of feel like, God, I don't know. This looks sad to me. See? What happened? I mean, there is some Cancers out there who are really working through grief here. Trying to regain balance in yourself, in your life, in your family, in your work. Like this has affected everything. So Empress energy at the bottom. I feel like honestly, you know what that's kind of telling me is like to get through this energy, like this is exactly like this looks horrible if you want to know the truth. Like it just looks sad to me and broken and emotional and trying to keep your shit together but coming off as like cold and icy and unfeeling. And you're, you know, I mean, it looks almost to me like, okay, like the Tower happened and someone's whole fucking world came crumbling down and somebody's trying to hold their shit together and it's really hard. And yeah, let's keep going. It's time to release negativity. There's a full moon in Scorpio. This is a Scorpio card. Okay, it's time to release negativity. Angels, spirits, and guides, thank you so much. Tell me about this card. Six of Cups and Seven of Swords. Okay, Six of Cups is about a memory, okay? And Seven of Swords is usually like, well, it can be about somebody doing something really pretty shady, being selfish, stealing, all that kind of thing. But it can also be about being strategic, being clever, like doing what's best for you, right? So I feel like there's something Spirit is saying you're feeling some kind of shitty way about a memory, right? 6 of Cups. It could be about a lover. It's got 2 people there, but it really most generally is about, a memory, nostalgia, about love or whatever else. It's time to release the negativity about that memory, right? Because that's what's keeping you here in this place where, like, one day you're, up to your elbows in sadness, and the next day you're icy, and this is what you're doing in the meantime while nobody's really watching. That's what's really happening here, and it's all due to this memory. I mean, you feel like you lost something that is irreplaceable here, and you probably did. So how can they release the negativity then, Spirit? Tell me what's the best thing for them to do in order to do that. Wheel of Fortune. Lucky you. Lucky you. Maybe realize that it's destiny. Understand the truth. Like, learn the truth about it. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like that is about things turning in your favor and changing, right? And it could be saying that there's some truth coming in that's going to change how you feel about it, so that you can, I don't know, rearrange the way you feel, because it's stopping you from being alive is what it looks like to me. There's no balance here. There's emotion has all the power in this part. So I feel like there's something happening here about truth, so that maybe you can make a decision about something, right? But it does require a little effort on your part, which is about the Hermit card, right? Going in deep, talking to your higher self, connecting in with all that is, right? Learning new truth, wanting to make changes, different perspectives, and owning who you really are, Queen of Wands. I love this message, right? Because it's almost just saying, like, all you need to do is tap in and ask for the truth from your higher self, and all this shit will make sense eventually. You know what I mean? So the Hangman and the Hermit card can feel like really stuck energy. So if you feel like, kind of like taking extra time to yourself, or spending more time alone, or doing hobbies or whatever like that, I feel like just listen to that piece of you, because that is when your higher self, the human has calmed down enough that the higher self can get all the messages in, the downloads, the feelings, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, while you're doing something fun, like I've been pour painting, and wow, it's just like it's a total game changer over here. Like, I've been spending a lot of time doing that, and wow. I mean, like, talk about, like, living truly in my moment. So, I don't know, but I feel like that's when we get the downloads. That's when we get that heart opening feeling, that freedom, right? Tell me, what is the faith in your dreams about? Look what came out. That just flew out. Have faith in your dreams. This is the Lover's card, which is you. I mean, what is your dream? To be authentically you? Or is it about, like, having a perfect love? Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on here? It's about changing. It's about temperance. It's about changing your energy. Page of Pentacles. Going somewhere new. 3 of Wands. Manifesting. Have faith in your dreams. I feel like you do know what you want. But I kind of feel like what you're trying, honestly, what this looks like is you're trying to manifest a change in something you've been trying to manifest. You know what I mean? Like, you want Temperance card. You want the energy to change with a certain person. And Spirit is saying, have faith, you know. Oh, wait. Have faith in your dreams. A new romantic cycle begins was right underneath of that. So no wonder that came out. So you could be getting a message. You know, Three of Wands is about actually waiting for your ships to come in, right? Like you put it out in the universe. This is what I want. And Temperance card, you just wait. You're being patient. And here they come. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Oh, Tim, Tim, did you get my email I sent you? I think I sent it from my other email, my personal email. I don't know why, but it was just like in the contact list or whatever. Anyway, I sent you one a while ago when I got the cards that you sent me. Thank you so much for the cards. These ones I'm using today are a new set, and I think you actually sent me enough for 2 decks of cards. Did you know that? 11122. Did you get that? Did you get my email? Or did it go into spam because you don't know me? Okay. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is. Let's see what's coming up for Leo with the eclipse. Energy is gaining momentum. Believe in the impossible. Leo, how come you get all the lucky money reads lately? Okay, so Leo, you got money coming in. Believe in the impossible. Hey, believe it or not, this is also a super moon coming up, this full moon this week. It's a blue moon for some reason or another. Maybe it's not. Yes, maybe it is. I can't remember. I wish I would have looked up the information. Does anybody know? Anyway, I feel like this moon is pretty magical coming up because it's got an eclipse involved from what I hear. So let's see, Leo. Believe in the impossible, and it's going to happen sooner than later. Tell me what's going on with this prosperity life ahead. A new beginning in Pentacles. This could be a new, who knows, brand new job. A new opportunity. Ace of Cups 2. 4 of Pentacles. World card. Prosperity lies ahead. Whatever it is, it has the ability to change your life. Like boom, change your timeline, change your experiences. Also, I feel like there's love coming in too. It almost looks like, but it also looks like, you could have a choice between 2 things. You don't know what to do. Feel like you're holding back a little bit. Because there's an ending here. There's an ending. Tell me what the World card is here about. There's an ending. This is crazy good. You know what I mean? Like, I guess, like, there's only one energy that's showing like you're holding back a little bit and indecisive about closing out a cycle. But there's new coming in. It's what you want, too. Some of you could be getting a new car. Some of you could be traveling. There could be some healing that's completed finally, too. Healing maybe between an Aquarius or a Cancer. Okay, so tell me what's the miracle coming in? It's a miracle. Sun card. That's you. Believe in the impossible. You coming out all new person here. You know what I mean? Like, that world card comes and it's like the end of a cycle. And then you're just automatically kind of catapulted into this quick change energy, right? New car, new travel, going for what you want, the star card. Believe in the impossible. Here comes the sun. This is abundance. This is happiness. Eight of Wands. That tells me spirit activity and Two of Cups. Holy smokes. Leo, I see love. I see Two of Cups. Soul friend. Believe in it. There's some kind of beautiful soul friend coming in here. Sent by spirit. You're going to know them. You're connected. It's a love offer. It's a love offer, but this is your higher self, like, sort of running this show. So if I were you, I would try and allow that to happen. Like, try not to talk yourself out of stuff that you kind of want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you get the urge to go towards somebody and then you stop yourself going like, what the hell are you doing? Right? So this is kind of a battle of will, wisdom, and mind, and trying to get all the pages or all the people on the same page, all the pieces of you, right? Tell me about the energy is gaining momentum for Leo spirit. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been working hard for a while on something, it says. And I feel like, I don't know, Four of Cups, is it kind of a energy of missing an opportunity or feeling kind of like a ho-hum? I'm bored with this. I don't know if I should do it anymore. I don't know what to think, right? But what I see happening is like some energy coming in. I don't know if it's for you. It could be. But I kind of feel like, your heart is starting to open. King of Cups. You know, this is actually about feeling all your feelings and being cool with it, owning them and not apologizing. It's about being connected into and hearing the messages. Here's the thing, the more you tune in to spirit and, like, you know, do all the things that make you excited, tap in, the more you follow that feeling that feels right, the more blessings. You know what I mean? Because, like, you hear it, this is increasing, is what I'm saying. Like, these gifts, this heart expansion, this knowledge from spirit, whatever you've been working on too, like pentacle wise, and it might feel like you've been working on it forever and it's never gonna, you know, go anywhere. I feel like for this particular thing, it's like coming from your heart, and I feel like, you know, it seems like it isn't going anywhere, but it's going somewhere. You know what I mean? So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your projects. Don't give up on your dreams. You know, just keep working at it. Keep doing all the things that you love and following those feelings of your higher self is what I feel like. Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on here for the eclipse coming up next week in Pisces. Look at the bigger picture, Virgo. Take time to breathe out. And confidence is your key. Okay, so look at the bigger picture. So this is about getting a bigger perspective of things, kind of like the Hanged Man, right? Looking at the bigger picture rather than, you know, like the long scheme of things, instead of like, this sucks right this minute, it hurts, right? Take time to breathe out. I feel like this is about something that might take your breath away, good, bad, or whatever. And I feel like confidence is being learned and probably perfected and probably go above and beyond. Okay. Look at the bigger picture when it comes to something. You feel like you missed out on some kind of love or something. You could be feeling like you missed out on something with a Sagittarius or a water sign. Yeah, I feel like there was some pain going on here. 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. So this could be something going on at work, or it could be a decision of whether you want to work on something anymore after getting your heart broke. You know, this seems like it could be talking about a love situation. It could be talking about you setting boundaries for yourself even. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's something that happened that's kind of like taken over, you know, taken over you, you know, something when it breaks our heart, we do kind of, right? All you can think about is that. Take time to breathe out for Virgo spirit. Okay, 8 of Swords, a Magician. Take time to breathe out. I think you're getting ready to like move out of some kind of energy, like leave a situation that's not good for you, or an energy that's not good for you. You know, like the way you feel around a certain person or something. I feel like you're manifesting a change there, a move, perhaps causing a tower, maybe yourself. You know, bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Tower card. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel like something is going on here. And somebody is kind of like manifesting, walking away a movement. You know what I mean? It's either you're wishing somebody would leave or you're actually leaving, right? I don't know which energy you are, but there's some kind of fight. I don't know. It's about a tower, and I feel like you want the energy to be different. You don't want it to be like that. Confidence is your key to success. Queen of Pentacles is the queen of that, right? She knows who she is. She knows everything that she does is of value, right? She has plenty of confidence. Maybe to stop a pattern, because what right here, what we're talking about is the Nine of Wands and then the 10, right? The Nine of Wands is about feeling like a victim. Everything bad happens to me, and that's the energy you're leaving from. Somebody is anyway. You know, it's been long enough. Like, you learned that long enough. You're over it. You're tired of not really understanding that you're free and that you're valuable and that you're loved and that you're the fucking magician and can, like, you know, control what happens in your world, right? New beginning is what you want. That's what's happening here. Like, you're leaving behind all these old beliefs. You know, your higher self is kind of like helping you dip out of that energy. Like, this is too much, right? Time to begin again. Like, time to finish out this cycle and start something brand new with the knowledge of who you are. You know what I mean? With this Queen of Pentacles, she loves herself. She knows her value, you know? And I also feel like this has a lot to do with following your own passions. So be confident when it comes to that, because wand energy, or I mean page energy, is very much childlike energy, you know? So this could be something that you've done since you were a child. Wands are about passions, right? So maybe you like doing something when you were a kid, some kind of passionate endeavor, right? And I feel like you need to have confidence in that, because I feel like this could come in really quickly, this manifesting thing. But you gotta let go of whatever this is. What is it? I'm not enough. I'm a victim. I'm not worthy of anything. Like, that's pretty old stuff, though, right? Like, think about how much you've changed and grown, Virgo, over the years, right? Are you or are you not? Seriously, the King and Queen of Pentacles, they're both here. So here's the thing. You know, when you can get into your very own energy, and they show me a king and queen, I want to say, first of all, this could be real good balance inside of you. Really nice energy to have a new beginning in, too. I also feel like this could be, there's a message of love, a message of an offer. This could be about working, because pentacles are about money. You know what I mean? Wands are about passion, like I said. Like, it's a natural talent you have, you know what I mean? Be confident in it, because there's money there. I also feel like it's telling me that this, whatever it is that you're doing, this Page of Wands, this was a gift from Spirit. This is an intuitive feeling. It's an intuitive gift. It's something you were born with. It's something that feels good to you. You just feel in the flow, right? So that's the kind of thing Spirit wants you to experience, is the confidence, right? So I feel like that's what's going to be happening. This is beautiful, because I feel like you're about to embark on a journey or a new chapter that you get to pick with that Magician card. Where do you want to go? What do you want it to be? Because I do see this as being, you could have someone coming in and they're saying, like, be confident, this is a new offer, but there's no love over here. It's about money and passion. You know what I mean? There's no cups over here. So this is about something else. It's not about a lover. You know what I mean? This is about you having balance and confidence in yourself. Masculine, feminine balance. You know, not too emotional, not too overbearing and demanding. Like, there's this nice, easy balance. That's a balance of love and logic, you know? So that's what I see kind of happening here. And Virgo, I also feel like your healing time, whatever you've been healing from, it's over. Like, you're healed, you know? And I feel like it's time to move forward from it, you know, and understand, maybe understand a little more about your planned journey. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, as soon as you close out this old cycle, it's worrying about something. It's like, that's mine too. I have Pluto and Uranus in my... No, I don't know if Virgo is in Uranus. I don't know. I forgot now. I don't know all of it. I wish I could commit it to memory, but I'm terrible at placements. All right, Libra is next, right? 1:30. Okay, Libra. All right, Libra. Tell me what the MC means. Do you know? I'm a Libra rising. Okay. Libra, it says, it's time to take action and conclusions are within reach. And what does it mean though? Like, what is that? What is that about your personality, or like, how does that show up? Libra, it's time to take action. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. It's time to take action in some sort of situation. I feel like there's an apology that needs to happen. It could be about a child. There could be a message of apology coming in for somebody. Could be dealing with an Aries, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's time to take action. So this is kind of saying like there's something that you're thinking quite a bit about. Maybe it's about a reconciliation with somebody, that something happened, it wasn't fair. I feel like you're going to be sort of like, I don't know, just sort of spirit is probably going to move you, right, into taking action. So like, is this about actually going to apologize to somebody? I don't know. I really don't. I'm just saying like it's on someone's mind a lot. And this card up here is this Aries card. It's like, it's time to take action is what it says. So we know Aries is the emperor. That means that we're standing up in that emperor energy and taking charge of our life, where we want it to go. So there's something that's been on your mind, something maybe that wasn't fair at some point. And maybe it is even feel like, like I've been carrying this shit around for a super long time. Yeah. I feel like, it needs to be nurtured, right? Here's the Empress card. So I don't know if this is a love situation or if it's about work. There's a lot of pentacles there. There's a lot of love too. So I feel like if there's someone that you Spirit is saying it's time for you to take action. So whatever this means for you, you know, whatever you need to nurture. This almost could be like a child-mom relationship, you know, or a child-parent relationship. The Empress is about nurturing and loving and making things more beautiful, making things balanced and, you know, fair, right? And love, right? And so I do feel like, you know, Spirit is maybe saying like it's either time to go and take care of this thing, or when this person comes toward you, you know, do what do what your higher self tells you to do. Conclusions are within reach for the full moon eclipse, and that's what we've been talking about, Libra. So it's even coming out in your own reading. Conclusions. So there's something ending here for sure. It could be work. It could be where you work. It could be a fight at work. It could be the way you deal with people at work, right? Because like this is Five of Wands is about, well, it's about needing strategy. It's about needing to play well with others, you know. It could be about game playing. So something at work, something maybe that's a little bit, I don't know, not that great. I feel like something's changing there. I feel like there's a more balanced energy coming in. So if there was a problem, I feel like that's going to be smoothed out for whoever that's about. Yeah, I think it's going to happen quite quickly. Big change. It could be just because of one person. There's a Knight of Swords here. This is kind of a younger person and maybe just like sick and tired of the bullshit games and just says, I'm taking action. I'm putting down a boundary. I'm changing the rules, right? Taking charge. I do feel like, you know, the Chariot's here. So I feel like this is an aligned decision, aligned movement. So there's some kind of problems ending here. Have faith in your dreams for Libra. Tell me about that. Eight of Cups. It's about walking away from a Two of Cups. Have faith in your dreams. So Eight of Cups, somebody walked away, maybe you, from a Two of Cups relationship, some a soul friend relationship. Somebody's feeling off balance. Somebody feels like everything shitty happens to me. How come I can't even just have my soul friend? But you're hanging on. So I feel like there's a moment of truth here. Ace of Swords, like that's what the Ace of Swords is about. Some kind of truth coming in that actually changes what's going on in your life. The World card, it's like the end. It's like the end of a really rough cycle. You know, I see like it's here at work. It's here, which could possibly be in your own family dynamic. You know what I mean? I see a mom, I see a child, I see sisters and brothers, I see healing and pain, and I also see love, you know? So it kind of looks to me like, man, like there's a lot of things that are like the chapter is closing here, and you're just kind of like walking into something better, you know? The Sun card, it's like abundance and happiness and joy and stability and love, and High Priestess too. So it's your higher self guiding you. Yeah, see what happens when you get the World card? You also get the Fool card, which is the next one, and you're walking right into it. A new life with new possibilities, with new lessons, with new timelines, with new realities, you know, because you're connecting in. It seems so simple, doesn't it, when I just say it like that? Like, well, all you got to do is connect into your higher self. Like I act like it's like no big deal. It is. It's a big deal, isn't it? Like, because like how can, you know, we get all these like other thoughts coming into like our mom or our dad or the kindergarten teacher, you know, come into our head, and that's what we hear, you know. like whatever that negative shit was, you know. So sometimes it's really hard to like hear the higher self. It's almost like you can't because there's too much static noise from other people. I hope that made sense. Symbolizes social status, reputation, honors, fame. Bother. I think mine's in Cancer. I feel like she was trying to explain that to me, like that is what our father will be like, you know what I mean? And manifestation of father, that same thing. I think that is what she was talking about, the MC. I have to watch it back. Bye, Linda. Have a great day. Hey, you too. Thanks for being here. All right. Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio spirit? Okay. Time for healing. Your hard work is paying off. So you're healing, you're working on that, and spirit is saying like, it's almost payday, Scorpio. You ready? So there's something going on here about at the bottom of the deck, right? And it says your commitment is being tested. So this could be about having, so I have notes on it. Have confidence, recommit to someone or something. And then, let's see. Face hurdles with confidence. I am committed to my dreams and go toward them with confidence, right? So we'll my dad, I always thought my dad was a Cancer, but June 23rd, it's gotta be Leo, doesn't it? June 23rd's gotta be Leo. May. Or is it Cancer? June 23rd is his birthday. That is Cancer, isn't it? June 23rd? Okay. Justice card. Okay, so that's your hard work is paying off. You're finding justice. You could be dealing with a Libra. Making something fair. There could be some sort of a, like, I need to, like, make everything balanced out for everyone. Like, maybe you've been doing that. You know what this reminds me of? Is, like, going through, well, I was just talking to my cousin about that. He was talking about AA program and, like, how it talks about doing an inventory, a self-inventory, you know? And I said, that is kind of, we were talking about something, I'm like, that is kind of like doing an inventory. And he's like, yeah. So, it's almost like that. Like you're doing an inventory, you're going back through, and you're trying to find justice maybe for what you've been through in your life. Like maybe you're really searching for the justice for yourself just because you want some fucking peace, you know? Like there's a lot of things here talking about, you know, things that are hidden with the moon, right? It can be things that are hidden, things that you don't talk about. It could be about love, the way you feel about love, or the way love was handled, you know, growing up or whatever. It's kind of crazy how much that stuff really does affect us, you know. Okay, time for healing. Scorpio, tell me that. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. So, you're definitely sort of emotional about something, huh? Well, you know the trick to, when the Queen of Cups comes out, here's what I feel like. I feel like it's about surrendering to your higher self and just saying like, okay, like I'm an emotional wreck. I'm an emotional wreck right now. Help me see this a different way so that I can accept it, you know? You take it. You show me. You know, help me get my balance. Yeah, there you are. The Fool card. I feel like you're really doing some big work here because the Fool card doesn't come out unless the cycle is complete, you know? And I feel like you're offloading a lot of fear, you know, transmuting the energy. There's the World card. Look at you. I mean, it's right here. You know, it wasn't really wrong. So, like, this Devil card can, you know, it can be a lot of things. It can be um, fear or a toxic relationship or, you know, I don't know. The Death card is about transformation, right? Hanged Man, getting a new perspective, and then having all the information that you actually need to say, all right, higher self, this is ridiculous. I've been in the cycle way too long. I'm ready for the truth. Shoot it at me, right? Tell me all about it, right? So anyways, what happens is the World card comes and then here comes the Fool and here you are with a new beginning. So I feel like there's a big healing coming for you in some sort of way. I do think it has to do with love. It has to do with things that weren't fair in your life and maybe even things that were private or kept secret, kept in the dark, you know, but they're coming to light for you. And I think that this is, you know, you really looking at these things that you've never shared before because honestly it's called shadow work and you're just kind of like looking at it and kind of like understanding like what you got from it, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like. And I do feel like you're ready to like just say, okay, you know what? I get it. I think like awakening, big time awakening coming here. It doesn't have to come with a tower every time, right? But I do feel like you're becoming aware of some things that just don't serve you to hang on to anymore. It doesn't help you to just be angry at something that happened 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. Six of Wands. This is the card of success and people looking up to you and, you know, like it could be fame, it could be fortune, it could be spiritual blessings too. Like I know that, you know, but what we're clarifying is your commitment is being tested. This is about being confident in yourself. So I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to achieve here, I mean, you've got it. Like it's right here, you know. So don't doubt yourself, you know, have that confidence. But I feel like that's the thing. It's like there's fear. And it stems from your childhood too. And I feel like you're scared for some reason. But I also feel like that's the cycle that you're like saying, okay, I give up. I surrender, you know. Tell me what you're going to be successful here. Tell me what the Six of Wands is talking about. Queen of Wands could be some sexy babe. The Tower card. Ace of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. So, your commitment is being tested. This is a destined kind of thing, too. Like, this is about having a new opportunity and running with it. You know, are you going to do it? This could be an offer, but I feel like with the wand, I always feel like it's like some kind of inspired, I don't know, like new idea, something, right? That's going to take you somewhere brand new, Wheel of Fortune, right? And then you just kind of like get all this success, and there's the confident card, Queen of Wands. I want to know what the Tower is, don't you? What's the Tower? Because I feel like the Death card, the World card, and the Hanged Man card. Your commitment is being tested. The Tower card comes and ends something completely. It's burnt all the way to the ground. And I feel like, you know, it could be about work. It could be about like having the confidence to actually run with this new idea. You know what I mean? I hope you do. Because what you're doing here is you're seeking justice for your life. You know what I mean? You're looking through the things that are hidden, things that you don't talk about, things that weren't fair in your life, maybe about love. But I feel like they have affected you in some way or another, pretty much your whole life. Like maybe the way you deal with other people, or maybe the way you don't. You know what I mean? And so, like, isn't that really what the Hanged Man card is all about? It's like figuring all those little nuts and bolts out. You know what I mean? Like, well, if I didn't put this screw here, I mean, I couldn't have. I don't know. I bet Tim would know. But I'm just talking about like building a structure, and you're realizing what each and every little item that has always seemed like it wasn't fair, you're looking at it new. Like at how it shaped you a little bit more. You know what I mean? Including the tower. So there's something coming in, you know, that's going to be shocking, but it doesn't have to be a bad shock. It doesn't look like it is. It looks like you're getting fit to be famous or something, right? The only thing they're saying is like, just you got to have the confidence here because it's going to really change everything. You're being lifted up and looked at by all of society, you know? And I think it's because of what has happened and how far you've come and how you did it. And people are watching and they're like, whoa. And it's not even like, in this card, it's not even showing like people, but look at that Six of Wands. Like it's all animal kingdom, right? There's elk, there's baby elk, there's deer back there in the background. And they're all looking at this dude like he's the prince of the forest, you know what I mean? And whenever I see deer, and I don't know if you guys look up that kind of stuff, but it's definitely very spiritual energy, you know, like angels or something like that. You're waiting for your muse. You should come over here and paint with me, Tim. It's so much fun. I haven't completely figured it out. It's harder than it looks, but all of it's really fun. Shit, I forgot to write Scorpio time now. I'm really not doing very good at this time score thing today. I usually do pretty good, but I'm missing I'm missing like 3 of them. Painting houses. No, I'm poor painting. Like, no, I'm making art. Like, oh, I'm trying to make art. It's just abstract art. Anyway, I have this cool coffee table that I bought at a yard sale. I know you're going to appreciate this story. I bought it at a yard sale a long time ago, like, I don't know, 10 years. It's been around a while. And it's super good. It's like super, like it's wide, it's kind of short. It's a really good table. Like you could have, I don't know, 10 kids and they could all eat there. It's a perfect coffee table, but it's pretty short. So I was thinking about, you know, what I'd like to do with that table because I don't really want to get rid of it. It's too good. And so I thought about, like, I started watching all these pour painting videos. OMG right now. That is a super fun little sport. Not kidding. And it all started because of the coffee table. Because I was like, that coffee table is pretty battered. Have faith in your dreams, and a personal issue reaches resolution, and the end of a rough cycle approaches. Sagittarius. Looks like some things are changing. Have faith in your dreams. Focus on moving forward. Dig deeper for courage. Be patient. as events unfold.
Hey everybody.
What are you doing, Coco Bean?
Saying hi to everybody. Can't see where you were.
Is anybody here besides me?
Nope.
Okay.
Just me and you.
You're just here playing with... Be careful, don't do that. No, there's too much stuff.
Oh, this is what I was looking for. I needed a cup.
There's no water hooked up. You gotta get it in the bathroom, I guess. Bathroom sink. We don't have the water hooked up.
You have any more plastic water bottles?
No. Maybe up on the couch. I saw some.
Okay, I'll go check.
Have faith in your dreams. Okay, so I'm doing a reading, so...
Okay, well,
all right.
bye everybody.
Bye.
Wait, is it live?
Uh-huh. All right, have faith in your dreams. So, Sagittarius, I feel like King of Wands energy, that's you owning your power here, but not sure about making, I feel like you're, I don't know, indecisive about something. Maybe love, what love is, if you should invest in it or not. Have faith in it. I feel like there is love coming in. So I don't know if you have someone already, but I feel like it's coming in. But there's some kind of like Two of Pentacles energy there. So what's that saying about it? You don't know what you want quite yet? Because I feel like the universe is just like, here you go. One love of your life. One love of your life on a silver platter. Okay. Personal issue reaches resolution. Justice card. Okay, so if there's any kind of like legal issues going in, I feel like it's going to be okay. Things are going to be made right. I also feel like this could be about an air sign. Maybe coming in to apologize, change things up, say they're sorry, speak a truth. Maybe they're all kinds of sad about something. I feel like something that wasn't fair is about to be made fair, is what I'm saying. Yeah, there's some kind of energy change in this situation. Like maybe there was like a lot of like guardedness or something like that. You know what I mean? It's almost like you could be dealing with a Libra. I feel like there's some kind of change coming in. Something that wasn't fair is fair, or you see it differently. There's an apology, right? Something happening to change the energy here. It looks really beautiful. There's a reconciliation. It could be with a lover. It could be with a friend, a family member. All right. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Oh, right on. The end of a tough cycle. Oh my God, I guess so. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, Sag. 3 of Cups, back into full-on party mode. 2 of Wands, deciding what is the best thing here for me. And then you... the end of a tough cycle. So it's this 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. That's a, like, it could be inner struggle. It could be a breakup. It could be, you know, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities, like just too much, right? It's saying like it's done now. I feel like some good stuff's coming in now with this 3 of Cups. I love the 3 of Cups. It's about friendship and hanging out, going places, and loving on each other. I feel like, there's this cycle of all this energy that's negative, and then it ends, and then in comes this like love and nurture and honest to goodness truth coming in here. This could be, you guys could be dealing with a Cancer or Capricorn in the moon cards is what I was saying. The Empress is here. So I feel like there's a big change in a person's spirituality level and like what because what's setting you free here from this is truth, I believe. It could be truth from a mom too, like, right? Because that could be your mom telling you the truth about something. I don't know what it is, but it looks like you're in a pretty tough space here with the tens, right? So this could be a family member, a nurturing person who loves on you, a grandma, a auntie, a sister, just somebody that's got nurturing, loving energy, They're coming in with their loving energy, telling you the truth about something. And I feel like, yeah, a lot of freedom coming here to you. Been, kind of, I feel like a lot of burdens. And I feel like that's the guidelines. Do we have guidelines here, Tim? Capricorn, let me see. Okay, Capricorn. Did we have any Capricorns with us? I've been on here for 9 hours. No. All right. Capricorn, tell me what's going on with the eclipse for Capricorn. I don't know what it means for you, but let's see what Spirit is telling us. Hold your vision. Bring love into the situation, and you are good enough. And there's a, what do you need to release here? But that's just too many moon cards, so just keep it in your mind. Okay, so whenever we have that release card, we really have to get honest with ourselves. Like, what's holding us back from forward movement? What? Let's gotta be honest with ourselves. Let's do hold your vision. Hold your vision. For Capricorn, tell me all about that energy, spirit. Yeah. What are you manifesting, right? What are you manifesting? Hold your vision. Because I feel like it might be saying that, you're hanging on to something. So it could be clouding your energy. What are you trying to bring in? I feel like you're trying to maybe open your heart chakra. Maybe. But you also have some, Four of Pentacles is blocking it, right? That's what that is about. Four of Pentacles. It's about keeping your heart protected. But what you're trying to do is maybe open it, is what I feel like. But you're holding, So Spirit is saying, like, hey, you want to unblock that heart if you really want it to open up? You want to take all those flowers out of it? They're in the way. Seven of Cups. So there's confusion about something that needs to be cleared up. Hangman card. So this is like seeing something from another perspective. It's about your value. I knew it. So every time when we start to manifest something here, like what really happens is it's our own mind or whatever thoughts, all them disruptions that go on in our thinking, right? I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I don't have anything to offer. Everybody else knows more than me. Whatever, right? It's all those things that confuse us, and they stop us from doing anything. They stop us from getting what we want. We could silently manifest this shit, but if deep down we feel like we're not worthy, I don't know if it's going to come in like we want it to, because we're still feeling some type of way. So we're going to still bring in more of that same type of energy. So there's something here that you've got to get rid of. What do you need to release? It's right over here. Showed itself for a reason. It's confusion. It's maybe feeling like you don't have enough money or enough to offer, like to actually get what you want. So the most important thing in this pile right here is if you want to manifest the things you want, you have to understand that you deserve every one of them. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like it's saying here. So how are you feeling about yourself? Because I feel like you're holding on to some old stuff that makes you confused, and there's some just like, bring some love into this situation. This is an Aquarius card. So like this could be like an Aquarius person coming to offer you some love, or it could just be saying Aquarius season, who knows? Bring love into this situation. The Hermit card. So I feel like you're battling with something here. And I think the love that you need to bring in is for yourself. Because the Hermit card, that's exactly what we're doing. Because we're sad, something's got us down. This could be about an addiction, or maybe you're being hard on yourself that you had an addiction, or you're working on an addiction, or it still bothers you. You haven't drank for 5 years, but you still kind of want to sometimes. You're like, how do I get all the way rid of that? Yeah, well, you talk to your higher self is how. You just talk in there and say like, okay, I know you're more powerful than this crazy brain of mine. And so don't use the word crazy though. Just say, higher self, can you make new neurotransmitters in my brain so that I can think of this in a new way and accept the way things are and let things go that don't need to be here anymore, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do all that. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of, are you doing it? And do you mean it? That's all. Bring love into this situation. Do you love yourself enough to actually trust it with this thing? Right? Okay. So bring love into this situation. Okay. This could be talking about a behavior. Now, it could be a behavior on somebody else's part, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to make this about a love reading. Sometimes it's hard. But it looks to me like this could be like some sort of situation, and you're trying to, I don't know, maybe find out what it was, because it feels, maybe it was a sexual thing. Maybe it was sexual. Spirit is saying bring love into the situation. Was there love in it? Maybe that's what you're asking your higher self. Strength card, 5 of Pentacles, Lovers, Queen of Swords. So you're definitely working through, Capricorn, some kind of love situation too. I feel like you need to make some boundaries with somebody or yourself, because I feel like there's someone here, and I don't know who this energy is, but I feel like it's you. But I feel like you, 5 of Pentacles, just, I don't know, lacking strength, lacking love of self, So I think what they're saying is like, it's about you loving you. And then, and then with all that love that you're putting on yourself, you just automatically kind of put out the energy and draw in the same thing as you. But the question is like, what energy are you putting out? Because I'm looking here and I'm seeing some pretty good energy, right? Like the Hermit's good, right? And you're talking to them, you're talking to your higher self about whatever this toxic pattern is. And you're thinking like, maybe it's about love, right? And you still want it. I don't know. I feel like you don't have enough love for yourself. That's really what I feel like. So if you don't have a lot of love for yourself and you feel like this about yourself, this vibe, do you know what kind of lover's coming in? I mean, it's going to be someone who's guarded, is what Spirit is telling me. It's going to be someone who's going to meet you with ice, ice in their vein. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like this is like they're asking you to, and maybe with the eclipse, I mean, maybe some of this is the shit that has to go. You know what I mean? Capricorn's my south node too, so it would be what we're trying to let go of really in the long run. Our comfort zone, right, is Capricorn, south node. So this could very well be, like if you're Cancer or you're Capricorn south node, then this could be about some kind of pattern that you just gotta let go of, And what would this be? It's about how you feel about yourself, your life, your experiences, who you think you deserve, what like it's all of that. And I just feel like the way you feel about yourself is the toxic part. And the saddest part is that what we don't realize is that we often just, like one person leaves us and we hurry up, we get on the dating app or whatever, and we find someone else. If you haven't taken any time, like this, like, what the fuck is wrong with me, higher self? Like, how can we get out of this pattern? Like, I keep attracting the same kind of people, and it's always toxic. They're always an alcoholic. They're always mean. They're always something. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me that I'm attracting that? And that's really the honest to God, bottom at the end of the day question you really need to ask yourself. How come I keep attracting the same kind of crappy person who isn't going to love me back? Why? It's because you came in like that, man. So, remember Capricorn? It's like, well, I guess I was thinking I'm talking to you, huh, Tim? Because we're both Capricorn South Node, and I'm thinking about like, man, this couldn't be any more truer for my South Node reading, right? Because like this is like for real. But I feel like, what you don't realize is like, none of us do it. None of us realize who we really are. We don't realize our value. Well, unless we're born with a silver spoon in our mouth and we don't, we think our shit don't stink or something. I guess there's those people. God bless them for their trip here too, but that's not been my experience so far. I'm in one of these 5 energies, you know what I mean? And it's hard to understand that you're good enough, but like, who do you think learns the most? Who do you think grows the most? Do you think it's the people with the silver spoon that never really, they just do this? I think their life would be boring. But anyway, I feel like the whole thing here for you, Capricorn, is that you need to realize who you really are. You're good enough. And there she is. It's the pre-empress 9 of Pentacles. And she is representing, connection with higher self, connection to all that is, connection to earth, sky, wind, water, air, right? All of it. 9 of Pentacles, knowing that no matter what, your spirit's always been the one, and you can't help but like when you really figure that part out, the human has to sit back and be like in awe and realize you are good enough. And that's what's happening with this eclipse stuff for you, Capricorn. I mean, like, I think you're offloading all this bullshit that says you're not enough. This bullshit that says you have to beg for love or you're not worthy of it or something like that, right? There's something huge happening, a huge awakening here for you about who you are, what your soul is capable of. And I know we all kind of know, but when you have some kind of huge awareness thing, like an awakening kind of experience, it's pretty amazing. 2 and 4. Aquarius. Me too, Tim. Toxic. Everything. Like toxic upbringing, toxic. All right. Capricorn, and now. Did I put Aquarius down? Yeah, I did. Okay, Aquarius, sorry. Aquarius. So it's talking about meditating. It's talking about the full moon eclipse again. So this is big. I feel like, and there's the Pisces energy. So they're really tapping into you, Aquarius. Of course they would be, right? You've got all kinds of crazy stuff going on in your chart for the next 20 years, huh? Not that it's not going to affect the rest of us, but I'm talking about maybe Aqua rising, right? All right. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Okay. Talk to you later, Tim. Thanks for hanging out. All right. 4 cups. Conclusions are within reach. 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Ugh. There's a nightmare ending here. I feel like there's been one hell of a ride here. Heartbreak, fear, feeling like you don't know what to do, where to go. I feel like, honestly, there's some help arriving. I think it's family. And, you know, like, it could be anybody, but I do feel like it's family. So, I don't know if if there's something going on in your family, you're sad about it. I feel like that's going to work out, wherever that is, just so you know. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Tell me about that. King of Swords. Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands, and Judgment. Okay. So I kind of feel like there's some of you that have a decision to make about something, maybe about a person, right? But there's a Judgment card. This is a very big decision that you have to make. And over here I see it, like it's sad. It's a sad thing, and you don't really know. I feel like sometimes when I see the 2 of Swords, I feel like the 2 of Swords to me is like, like you don't even want to look at anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's the sword, 2 of Swords, so it's like you don't want to look at the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to see it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you're just, I don't know, your heart is broken. You've been up all night crying about something. And I do see, like, this is your help is arriving card, this 3 of Pentacles, right? So I'm not really sure who this is or whatever, but they're coming in. And I do feel like it's a relief. It's some kind of relief or some kind of help. I want to show you this 7 of Wands because I feel like they're talking about this little tightrope that you're walking right now. I don't know that it's tightrope in this, but look at it. It's like 3 things and they're wobbly, it looks like. Like can you imagine that? Like, unless you had a super wide foot, I don't know if I would do that thing. I think I would fall right in the middle of those holes. I don't know. That looks like it could be rough. Plus, she's trying to carry this balance thing over it. She's got the fucking backpack. I know she does look young, so maybe she can do it, but I don't know. I just feel like, there's something here. Like, you have to get honest with yourself about something or someone. And I think you have to meditate about it, right? It could be an air sign. It could be about like a forgiveness thing. Like maybe someone is coming in and saying like, I fucked you over and I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Would you please forgive me? And maybe, I don't know what you're going to do, up to you. But it's talking about like the need to go in deep. This is a Pisces moon, And that's where the conclusions are going to come. It's even talking about the full moon eclipse, and that's what's happening next week, right? So you've got quite a bit of synchronicity coming in through this reading anyway. Okay, your hard work is paying off. This is the Capricorn card. Tell me about that. Okay, your hard work is paying off. The Eight of Pentacles comes out first. You're working hard at what? Making a change. Maybe you're going somewhere new. I feel like maybe you're making a change inside of yourself. Maybe, or no, something changing maybe in a love situation. I don't know what you're working on, but here comes the damn tower. Are you trying to rebuild a tower that spirit like took out of your life? I don't know. Towers happen for a reason. And I think like, where were you? Oh, here, you're getting honest with yourself right there. King of Swords. And then you're here doing it again with the Queen. So interesting kind of energy here. Queen of Swords comes out. She's a little cold. King of Swords is a little bit more like, I don't know, I'd say calm and cool and collected. She pretty much just really goes by logic, completely rips the heart out. I don't think that the king is quite like that. I think he has more balance than that. But I think it's about your hard work is paying off. It's about you being honest with yourself. Maybe about the things that you want. Maybe about the things that you wanted. I feel like for some of you guys, I don't know, but this looks like it could be like money. You know, you got the Six of Wands and the Star card. So you could be becoming famous, right? There is a very quick change here, but I do feel like there's something here to like, whatever this is that you're being successful at, it needs to come from a heart space. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you need to be logical and stuff, but you really need to, like, in order to make the change real, like for you, right? The wish fulfillment, the Six of Wands, the fame, the fortune, all of it. Your heart has to expand more, like so that you can attract it. Does that make sense? So that's kind of what I'm feeling like, you know? I feel like there is some kind of like, I don't know, it's an apology or something for somebody who hurt you. So I don't know what you're going to do about that, but I'd tap into your higher self and ask your higher self, like, what's best for us? You know, should we just walk away from this, shake hands and walk away? I just feel like it's important to talk to your higher self when you're making big decisions about like how you're going to treat a person, you know? Because have you ever just like reacted without thinking? I mean, I do it. I'm like notorious for it. I don't think about anything. I just do it. And it doesn't serve me well sometimes, you know? It's been a hard lesson to learn. I can tell you that much. But usually the thing that wants to pop out of my mouth, it isn't really the thing that I really desire to say. And I know that if I just take a minute and tap in and maybe not even respond right away, you know, the whole thing might turn out different just from me allowing my higher self to take the lead, you know. The energy is gaining momentum. Some's picking up speed here. What is it? Personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, Pisces. Hold your vision. So don't get distracted from what you're trying to manifest. Holy cow, I'm tired. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum for Pisces. Angels, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for Six of Pentacles. Okay, how many times did we get the Six of Pentacles tonight? I'm going to say at least half. So there's a lot of karma stuff closing out, is why I'm bringing it out. Sixes are about like planned events, that cycles, lessons that you needed to learn, you know? The energy's gaining momentum. So this is talking about Six of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. So something being made more fair at work, something moving along quickly, right? I kind of feel like, what's the devil here for? You scared about something? Yeah. You need to surrender that fear in order to like work through this energy. What you don't see is that there's something coming in that's changing here. That's like ending a cycle. It's a cycle. It's this cycle here, the devil card. So think about the devil card. It can be anything. It could be, you know, greed, lust, addiction, well, fear. I like to say it's fear. It could be anger, temper, you know, abuse, like that kind of stuff, right? And I feel like there's something here saying like it's time for you to like really, you know, surrender that and maybe like, I mean, face it. Face it. Like what did that give you? The moon card, right? This situation, this one that wasn't fair, this karmic thing that you're thinking about. It could be about work, right? It could be about addiction. It could be about any of that stuff. But what I see is like, it's over. Whatever it is, like, you don't see it coming, but this is absolutely over. So if this is a person that's bugging you, or, you know, somebody that hurt you a long time ago, I just kind of feel like it's, I don't know. World card is like a whole clean slate for you. You don't have any like residual energy from it. You're moving on. It's over. You've learned it. And I think sometimes it's just surrendering. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just a matter of saying like, higher self, yeah, you take it. You know, I'm just, human being is like a, a puddle of tears right now, you know? So I feel like there's healing and some closing out of karmic cycles here, ending it. It's over. You learned the lesson. It's time for a new one. Personal issue reaches resolution. This could be a fight. Remember over here it was talking about pentacles. So I'm wondering like, was it a disagreement at work? Like somebody maybe wasn't, it's worse than that, isn't it? You can't even sleep over this thing. Whatever this personal issue, there's a fight, someone was sneaky, you've been up all night, and then boom, here comes Three of Pentacles. Hi, baby. I'm sorry. Let's go to the beach. Can we just pretend none of this stuff happened? Let's go to the beach. And I think you're going to go to the beach. This could be about a love situation. This is somebody that already walked away. I feel like somebody that you struggled to get along with. But you love them. But there was a struggle, I feel like, Pisces. Cross watcher. Nine of Cups. Well, I don't know who you're dealing with here, but I feel like there's been a lot of sadness going on. And remember, like, when I was talking about the karmic cycle, because, like, that devil card come out, and, you know, I don't always feel karma off the devil card. I don't. But, like, look at this one. You know, that one actually has the chains, like, tying them together, right? So it's almost like a toxic, but something set in stone to happen, right? And it's right here with Six of Pentacles, and that's really what I feel like about the Six of Pentacles is kind of like something that wasn't fair. It's karma. It's like, and not karma in the fact like what comes around goes around. No, karma is, to me, it's kind of like your astrology natal chart. That's your destiny. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, maybe. What I'm talking about is you, like, maybe realizing that this was just part of your plan. Maybe that's the enlightenment you're getting here from the moon, right? It's like something dark that's being illuminated, saying, like, yeah, this is fucked up, but all you got to do is let it go. And I know that sounds like, I hate it when I even say that like that. I feel like letting go of things is maybe one of the hardest lessons that there is, whether it be a person, a job, a home, a new way of an old way of life. It's just hard, even if we didn't love it. It's hard to say goodbye, and often we're just kind of like sitting here at the side of the creek, like feeling like, what do I do now? I've just lost everything, you know. And Pisces, I feel like that's what you've been doing for a while. I feel like there's a lot of like confusion about your life, about, you know, who you are and what's next. So much sadness. I am sorry about it, but I want you to know that like the world card is really great news, because it's saying like this chapter is done with this eclipse. You know what I mean? Like there's something, whatever this sad, I can't even face my life feeling is, I feel like the cycle is complete here. And I feel like it is about this eclipse. And, you know, I also want to mention that eclipses run in cycles. And so you might want to look at, this would be the full moon eclipse. So it's like the ending of something. And it's in Pisces. So maybe what you want to do is like think back. I didn't even look at any of the research, but you can always look it up. When was the last new moon eclipse in Pisces? When was that, and what were you wishing for? Like what was going on right at that time, and like what did you start manifesting then? That's what could be coming to complete fruition now. Like, you know, when I'm talking about those karmic contracts and things. So it's a really big moon, an important moon for us. So whatever you do, take some time to like tap in. I don't care what it is that you do. You can do one thing or you can do a million things. I like to make the whole day special in some way, you know? Like I do a little smudging. I put my crystals in the outside, you know. I put some salt in my bath and take a nice salt bath with candles. I really do tap in, and I really do light my shit on fire that really's got to go. I write it down, I light it, and then I just say thank you. And, you know, and so it is. So anyway, I hope you guys have a really great full moon, and I hope that that information helped you in some way. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I've been really inconsistent. I've been kind of sick with, like, I had this eye surgery, and I don't know, I've just had a lot of weird shit happen. So I've just been kind of like laying low, man. And I'll just keep plugging away whenever I can. And I just want to say thank you guys for hanging in with me. I love you so much. Have a great night.